Hello everyone, welcome to Quantifiers. So students, we are back again with another question of the day. Today I've taken a question based on the concept of highest common factor. So I would request all of you to please pause the video and give this question a try. So I hope students, all of you have tried it. Now let me quickly tell you the concepts which are required to solve this question. So students, the first concept you should know is what are co-prime numbers? What are co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are those numbers which have highest common factor as 1. Okay, you can remember it in this way. Jinka HCF 1 hoga, those numbers will be co-prime. Or students, in simple words, you can understand it in this way that the only common factor between the numbers is 1. 1 के अलावा कोई भी common factor उनका नहीं होगा. Those numbers are co-prime numbers. Let us take some numbers to understand this. So if I take numbers as, let's say, 9 and 16. Now here students, you can see 9 and 16, the only common factor between these two numbers is 1. Or I can say that highest common factor of these two numbers is 1. So that means these two numbers are co-prime to each other. So I hope all of you have understood this concept. Now let us see the next concept. So let me take a couple of numbers. If I take numbers as, let's say, 24 and 40. So I hope all of you can find the highest common factor of these two numbers. Highest common factor of these two numbers will come out to be 8. Now students, 8 is the HCF. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि 8 is the biggest number which can divide both of them. Now students, if both the numbers are divisible by 8, that means both the numbers are definitely multiple of 8. दोनों number 8 into something होंगे. Then only they will be divisible by 8. Now just see here. Because both the numbers are multiple of 8, now if I take out 8, so I'll be getting 8 into 3. If I take out 8 from here, I'll be getting 8 into 5. Now students, just focus on these two numbers. These two numbers, students, they have a very special property. They will definitely be co-prime to each other. Very, very, very important. These two numbers will definitely be co-prime to each other. ऐसा हमेशा होगा ही होगा. Let me take one more example. So if I take two numbers as, let's say, 60 and 84. So now if we find out the HCF in this case is coming out to be 12. That means both the numbers are multiple of 12. दोनों 12 into something होंगे. Now the first number can be written as 12 into 5. The second number can be written as 12 into 7. So now students, you can see after taking out 12, the two numbers I'm left with. I'm left with this 5. I'm left with this 7. This 5 and 7 will definitely be co-prime to each other. Students, if you are aware of this concept, then only you can solve the original question. Else you will not be able to solve it. I hope this concept is clear to all of you. Okay, I'll repeat it again. If you take out the highest common factor, the two numbers which you are left with will definitely be co-prime to each other. Now let us come to the question. Now I hope all of you have read the question properly. First of all, it is mentioned that sum of two non-co-prime numbers. अब सबसे important चीज यहाँ से हमें क्या पता लग रही है? Non-co-prime numbers कौन से होंगे? Co-prime numbers वो numbers थे जिनका highest common factor 1 होता था. तो नॉन को प्राइम नंबर्स का मतलब क्या हुआ कि हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर शुड नॉट बी 1. ओके, हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर शुड नॉट बी इक्वल टू 1. Okay, now if highest common factor is not 1, that means they will be having some other common factor. Okay, I hope all of you are getting this. अगर HCF 1 नहीं है तो मतलब HCF कुछ और होगा. So now students, what I'm doing is I'm taking the two numbers as H into X and H into Y. ठीक है, मैंने दो नंबर्स को एज्यूम कर लिया है, H into X and H into Y. Now very very important, because I have taken the numbers as H into X and H into Y. यहाँ पर H का मतलब है highest common factor. Okay, I'll write it here. HCF यहाँ पर है H. And students, if HCF is H, the two numbers are H into X and H into Y. So I told you one property that X and Y will definitely be co-prime. Okay, I hope all of you remember this. X and Y will definitely be co-prime to each other. And most importantly, students, in the question only, they have given that HCF should not be 1. So I'll write it here that H should not be equal to 1. Now, students, let us make the equation. The question is sum of two non-coprime numbers, that means Hx plus Hy, added to their HCF, that means plus H, because HCF I have taken to be H, and this is given to be 91. Now, students, you can see H is common to all of them. So now if I take H common, I'll be left with X plus Y plus 1. This is equal to 91. Now here you can see, students, the two things are getting multiplied. ये दोनों चीजें multiply हो रही हैं. So if two things are getting multiplied, product is equal to 91. So I can say that H will definitely be a factor of 91. H जो होगा वो 91 का factor होना चाहिए. Now what are the factors of H? I mean, what are the factors of 91? H की क्या क्या possible values हो सकती हैं? तो H can be either 1, H can be either 7, H can be either 13, or H can be 91. यही तो factors हैं 91 के, 1, 7, 13 and 91. Now, initially in the question only, it is mentioned that H is not equal to 1. So obviously this case is eliminated. So now let us look at the case when H is equal to 7. So I'll make cases here. Case 1, when H is equal to 7. So students, when H is equal to 7, अगर ये चीज 7 है तो ये कितना होगा? 7 into something is 91. So can I say 7 into 13 is 91? So from here I can say that X plus Y plus 1 will be equal to 30. X plus Y plus 1 will be equal to 30. From here we'll get X plus Y will be equal to 12. Now very, very, very important. Two numbers are adding up to 12, but we know that X and Y should be co-prime. So students, now think logically, no need to write all the cases. Definitely X cannot be even, right? Because see, this number is even, okay? And if you take X to be even, right? So Y definitely will be even, because even plus even is always equal to even. तो अगर हम एक नंबर को even लेंगे, दूसरा नंबर भी even हो जाएगा. So students, if both the numbers X and Y are even, that means they will be multiple of 2. तो अगर दोनों even होंगे, दोनों 2 के multiple होंगे, then they can never be co-prime. तो हमें even number तो check करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. No need to check even numbers. I can show you why even number case is not possible. See, if you take X is equal to 2, for example, then in that case, Y will be equal to 10. Now, if X is 2, Y is 10, 2 and 10, they are not co-prime. Remember, X and Y should be co-prime. So that is the reason I'm telling you, no need to check even numbers here. Because if one of them is even, other will also be even, and then they will not be co-prime. So let's look for the odd number cases. So if X is 1, Y will be 11. Now this is one of the possibilities. And students, there is one more possibility here, that when X is equal to 5, Y will be equal to 7. So from here, students, we are getting two possibilities, okay? When H is equal to 7, from here, we are getting two possibilities. Now, let us look at the other case. Case 2, when let's say highest common factor is now 13. So if highest common factor, that means H is equal to 13. Now 13 into something is 91. So can I say 13 into 7 is 91? So from here we'll get X plus Y plus 1 will be equal to 7, which can further be simplified as X plus Y is equal to 6. Now students, from here there is only one case possible. One of them will be 1 and the other number will be 5. Okay, no other case is possible. So from here we are getting only one case. Now let's look at the third case, students. Now in case 3, students, you can easily figure out that if H is equal to 91, okay. Now if H is equal to 91, so obviously 91 into 1 is 91. तो अगर ये चीज 91 है तो ये 1 हो जाएगी. But you know, students, if X plus Y plus 1 will be equal to 1, then in that case X plus Y will be equal to 0, and that is not possible. So this third case is also eliminated. So finally, students, how many cases do we have? Two cases from here and one case from here. So students, answer for this question will be three. There are only three such pairs possible. I hope all of you have understood this concept. If any doubts, guys, you can post it in the WhatsApp group or you can post it in the YouTube comments. Thank you, everyone.